Hey there, you're looking kind of cute. Don't forget to subscribe and check out all my other socials. Enjoy. In the dim kitchen light, a cream-colored envelope stood out. It had shiny gold writing. Curious, he touched its smooth edge, then slowly opened it. Inside was an appointment card. It showed a name, Metamorphosis Salon and Spa, and a time, today at 10 a.m. He turned around, his deep voice full of questions. His steps were loud on the wooden floor. "What is this?" She walked over to him, her eyes bright. "It's our anniversary gift," she said softly, and hugged him. 10 years of love should be celebrated in a special way. He looked at the card, confused, his eyebrows coming together. "Think of it as an adventure," she said. The morning sun streamed through floor-to-ceiling windows as they entered the upscale establishment. The receptionist, wearing a crisp white blazer, smiled warmly. "You must be our anniversary couple. Everything's prepared for your transformation experience." Before any questions could form, they were whisked into a private suite. Mirrors lined the walls, and stations were set up with more beauty products than most department stores carried. "I'm Celeste, your lead stylist." A woman in a black dress and red pumps extended her hand. "Your wife gave us very specific instructions. Are you ready to become someone new today?" "I'm not sure what—" "Shh." His wife pressed a finger to his lips. "No overthinking. Just experience it." The team descended like choreographed dancers. First came the body preparation, a full waxing that left skin smooth and sensitive. Every protest was met with gentle encouragement from his wife, who held his hand through the more uncomfortable moments. "Your skin needs to be perfect for what comes next," Celeste explained, applying soothing lotion. Next came the hair. His short, dark hair was washed and conditioned before Celeste began the meticulous process of adding extensions. Strand by strand, she wove long auburn pieces until a cascade of rich, reddish-brown hair flowed past his shoulders. "The color matches your natural highlights perfectly," she noted, styling the new length with practiced hands. The makeover continued with eyebrow shaping, creating delicate arches that transformed the entire face. Foundation smoothed over freshly shaved skin, followed by contouring that softened angular features. "Close your eyes." A makeup artist in a pink smock applied eyeshadow in warm bronze tones. Eyeliner defined the shape, and mascara lengthened already long lashes. The transformation was mesmerizing in the mirror, familiar features becoming something entirely different. Now for the really fun part. His wife produced a garment bag she'd apparently hidden at the salon earlier. The emerald green dress that emerged was breathtaking. Made of flowing silk that caught the light, it had a fitted bodice and a skirt that would swirl with movement. Delicate silver embroidery traced the neckline. "I can't wear that." The protest came out weaker than intended. "Of course you can. Arms up." The dress slipped over newly smooth skin like water. The bodice hugged in all the right places, aided by the subtle padding the salon team had expertly applied. The skirt fell to just below the knees, elegant and feminine. Silver heels came next, with a reasonable 2-inch heel. "We'll start you easy," Celeste winked, helping with the ankle straps. The final touches included a silver necklace with a small emerald pendant, matching earrings, and a delicate bracelet. Soft pink lipstick completed the look. "One more thing." His wife's voice was thick with emotion. "You need a name for your new self." The reflection in the mirror was stunning. Auburn hair framed a face that looked both familiar and completely different. The emerald dress complemented the warm skin tone, and the overall effect was undeniably feminine. Journey. The name came without thought. "Call me Journey." "Perfect." His wife took her hand, and it did feel like her hand now, with the manicured nails painted in a soft pearl shade. "Let's practice walking in those heels." The next hour was spent learning. How to walk with smaller steps, letting hips sway naturally. How to sit with legs together or crossed at the ankle. How to gesture with grace instead of broad movements. The salon had a coach specifically for this, a woman in a navy dress who demonstrated each movement with patience. "Shoulders back, chin up, you're beautiful, own it." Journey found herself, and the pronoun shift felt natural now, absorbing every lesson eagerly. The clothes felt right in a way that was impossible to explain. The weight of the hair, the sweep of the dress against smooth legs, even the slight pressure of the heels, it all felt like coming home. I think we're ready for the reveal. Celeste positioned Journey in front of a full-length mirror that had been covered during the transformation. The covering dropped away. Journey gasped. The woman in the mirror was radiant. The auburn hair fell in soft waves, framing a face that glowed with expertly applied makeup. The emerald dress fit perfectly, emphasizing a feminine silhouette. The silver accessories caught the light, adding elegance to the overall look. "Is that really me?" Her voice had naturally pitched higher, softer. "That's really you." Her wife stood beside her, eyes shining with tears. "How do you feel?" "Like myself." The words carried a weight of truth that surprised everyone. "For the first time in my life, I feel like myself." "Then let's celebrate our anniversary with the real you." The salon appointment was just the beginning. They had reservations at an exclusive restaurant downtown, the kind of place that required reservations months in advance. Journey felt nervous energy as they prepared to leave the safety of the salon. "Wait." Celeste hurried over with a small clutch purse in silver that matched the shoes. "You'll need this. I've put some lipstick for touch-ups and a few other essentials inside." The walk to the car was an adventure in itself. Journey concentrated on each step, the lessons fresh in her mind. The heels clicked on the pavement, a sound that sent thrills through her with each step. "You're doing amazing," her wife encouraged, opening the passenger door. The drive downtown gave Journey time to adjust to the feeling of being seen. At red lights, she caught glimpses of herself in the side mirror, the auburn hair catching sunlight, the emerald earrings glinting. Each glimpse reinforced the rightness of it all. The restaurant's valet didn't bat an eye, simply helping Journey from the car with professional courtesy. The maitre d' welcomed them warmly, leading them to a secluded table with a view of the city skyline. "You look absolutely stunning," her wife said once they were seated. "I knew this day would come eventually. I could see it in your eyes sometimes, when you thought I wasn't looking." "What do you mean?" Journey smoothed the emerald dress over her lap, a gesture that already felt natural. "The longing. When we'd watch movies and you'd pay more attention to the actress's clothes than the plot. Or how you'd linger in the women's section when we shopped, always touching fabrics before catching yourself." Journey felt her cheeks warm beneath the foundation. "You knew?" "I suspected. That's why I planned this. I wanted you to have the chance to explore in a safe, supportive environment." She reached across the table to take Journey's hand. "And seeing you now, seeing how you've bloomed in just a few hours, I know I was right." The waiter appeared with champagne, pouring 2 glasses with practiced ease. Journey noticed how he addressed them both as ladies without hesitation. "To new beginnings," her wife raised her glass, "and to Journey, who was always there, just waiting to emerge." The champagne bubbled on Journey's tongue, the pink lipstick leaving a delicate mark on the rim. Everything felt heightened. The silk dress against her skin, the weight of the hair on her shoulders, the way the heels made her legs look in their nude stockings. "I don't want to change back." The words tumbled out between courses. "When we leave here, when we go home, I don't want to go back to being him." "Then don't." Her wife's response was immediate and firm. "Be Journey. Be yourself." "But what about work? What about our families? What about—" "We'll figure it out together. One step at a time. The only question that matters right now is, does being Journey make you happy?" Journey looked down at her manicured hands holding the silver fork, at the emerald dress that felt more natural than any suit ever had, at the reflection in the window showing a woman who looked content in her own skin. "Yes, happier than I've ever been." "Then that's all that matters." The meal continued with a new ease between them. Journey found herself laughing more freely, gesturing with the grace she'd learned at the salon. Her wife shared stories about planning the surprise, how she'd consulted with the salon for weeks to ensure everything would be perfect. "I even bought a whole wardrobe," she admitted over dessert. "It's in the spare room closet. Different styles, all in your size. I wanted you to have options when you decided to stay as Journey." "You bought me clothes?" Journey's eyes misted, careful not to smudge the mascara. Dresses, skirts, blouses, even some casual wear. And more shoes, though I kept the heels modest like those silver ones. We can always work up to higher ones if you want. The thoughtfulness overwhelmed Journey. This wasn't just acceptance, it was active support and encouragement. Her wife had seen her true self before she'd even fully recognized it. After dinner, they walked through the city's shopping district. Journey's confidence grew with each step, the clicking of heels on concrete becoming a rhythm she embraced. They window shopped, pointing out styles and colors that caught their eye. "That would look beautiful on you," her wife indicated a burgundy dress in a boutique window. "With your auburn hair and skin tone, jewel tones are perfect." "You really think so?" Journey studied their reflection in the glass. Two women enjoying an evening out, one in emerald green, one in her classic blue dress. "I know so. We should go shopping tomorrow, get you some things you pick out yourself. The wardrobe I bought is just a starting point." They stopped at a small park, sitting on a bench beneath string lights. Journey crossed her legs at the ankle, as she'd been taught, the skirt draping elegantly. "I keep waiting to wake up," she admitted. "Like this is all a dream, and I'll open my eyes back in my old life." "It's not a dream." Her wife scooted closer, their shoulders touching. "This is real. You're real. Journey is real. The name just came to me, like it was always there, waiting. It's perfect. A journey to yourself." They sat in comfortable silence, watching couples pass by. No one gave them a second glance, just two women enjoying the evening. The invisibility of being seen as completely normal felt like freedom. "We should head home," her wife eventually suggested. "You've had a big day." The drive home was quiet, Journey's mind processing everything that had happened. In the span of hours, her entire life had shifted, yet nothing had ever felt more right. At home, Journey paused at the front door. "I'm different now. I'm not the same person who left this morning." "You're exactly the same person. You're just finally showing the world who that person really is." Her wife unlocked the door. "Come on, let me show you your new wardrobe." The spare room had been transformed into a dressing room. The closet doors opened to reveal an array of colors and styles. Dresses hung in order from casual to formal. Skirts and blouses were coordinated. A shoe rack held various styles, all in Journey's size. "How long have you been planning this?" Journey ran her fingers along the fabrics, silk, cotton, wool blends. 6 months. Ever since you lingered over that red dress at the department store, touching it 3 times before walking away. I knew then. Journey pulled her wife into a hug, careful not to smudge her makeup. "Thank you for seeing me when I couldn't see myself." "Let's get you into something comfortable for the evening," her wife suggested. "Though you look so beautiful in that emerald dress, I hate to see you change." Journey selected a soft pink nightgown from the dresser, silk that would feel wonderful against smooth skin. In the master bathroom, she carefully removed the jewelry, placing each piece in the box her wife had already set out. "Let me help with the zipper." Her wife's fingers were gentle on her back, lowering the zipper of the emerald dress. The dress pooled at Journey's feet, and she stepped out carefully, hanging it properly in the closet section her wife had cleared. The nightgown slipped on easily, the hem falling to mid-thigh. "I should remove my makeup," Journey said, then hesitated. "But I don't want to, not yet." "Then don't. We'll do a proper skincare routine before bed. For now, just be comfortable." They curled up on the couch, Journey tucking her legs beneath her in a pose that felt naturally feminine. Her wife channel surfed until they found a romantic comedy, something light and fun. "I'll need to call work tomorrow," Journey mused during a commercial. "Figure out how to handle this. Your company has good policies, HR will work with you on the transition, and your boss adores you. She won't care what you wear as long as you keep producing excellent work." "You've researched this too?" "Of course. I wanted to be prepared to support you properly." She pulled Journey closer. "We'll take it one step at a time. Tomorrow, we'll call and set up a meeting. You can go in as Journey. Wear that navy dress with the white collar. It's professional, but still you." Journey could picture it, walking into the office in heels, her auburn hair styled, wearing a dress instead of the usual suit. The nerves were there, but excitement outweighed them. "What about your family?" she asked her wife. "What will your parents say?" "They'll say Journey is beautiful and they're happy we're happy. Mom's been dropping hints about being true to yourself for years. I think she knew before either of us." The movie played on, but Journey's thoughts drifted. She kept catching glimpses of herself in the black TV screen during dark scenes. The auburn hair, the soft features, the pink nightgown. Each glimpse reinforced that this was right. "I want to start hormones," she said suddenly. "Make this real in every way. I have a list of doctors who specialize in gender-affirming care. We can make appointments this week." "You really did think of everything. I wanted you to have every option, every support. This is your journey, pun intended, but you don't have to walk it alone." As the night grew late, Journey found herself yawning. The emotional weight of the day was catching up, but she didn't want it to end. "Come on, beautiful, let's get ready for bed properly." Her wife stood, offering a hand. In the bathroom, Journey learned the ritual of makeup removal and skincare. Gentle cleanser took away the foundation and eye makeup, revealing the face beneath. Still feminine, still hers, just bare. "Your bone structure is lovely," her wife noted, applying moisturizer with gentle strokes. "The hormones will just enhance what's already there." They brushed teeth side by side, Journey still marveling at the reflection. Even without makeup, with her hair pulled back in a soft ponytail, she looked like herself, like Journey. In bed, she lay on her back, hyper-aware of how the nightgown felt, how her smooth legs felt against the sheets, how her hair spread across the pillow. Her wife curled against her side. "Happy anniversary," her wife whispered. "Best one yet?" "The best everything yet." Journey pressed a kiss to her forehead. "The first day of my real life. Get some sleep. Tomorrow we start making Journey's life official. New documents, new wardrobe additions, doctor appointments. It'll be busy." But Journey couldn't sleep immediately. She lay in the darkness, one hand touching her hair, the other smoothing the nightgown over her flat stomach. Every sensation reinforced the rightness of her choice. The next morning came with sunlight streaming through curtains. Journey woke slowly, momentarily disoriented by the weight of hair on the pillow. Then memory flooded back, and she smiled. "Morning, beautiful." Her wife was already awake, watching her with soft eyes. "Is it real? Yesterday?" "Very real. And today we make it more real." She gestured to the closet. "What do you want to wear for your first full day as Journey?" Journey sat up, the nightgown twisted around her legs. "Something that makes me feel confident. I want to call work today, start the process." They selected the navy dress her wife had mentioned, professional but undeniably feminine. The white collar added a crisp touch, and the hem hit just at the knee. Nude stockings and modest black pumps completed the outfit. "I'll do your makeup," her wife offered. Something professional, understated but polished. Journey sat at the vanity they'd moved into the bedroom months ago, another sign her wife had been preparing. The makeup routine was simpler than yesterday's full transformation, but still enhanced her features. Her auburn hair was styled in loose waves that framed her face. "Perfect!" Her wife stepped back to admire her work. Professional Journey, ready to take on the world. The phone call to HR was easier than expected. The representative was warm and supportive, scheduling an in-person meeting for that afternoon to discuss the transition process and timeline. "We're fully committed to supporting all our employees," the HR director assured over the phone. "We'll make this as smooth as possible." Journey hung up with shaking hands. They were so nice about it. Because you're valuable to them. And because it's 2024, most companies understand that supporting their employees' authentic selves is just good business. The closet beckoned with its rainbow of possibilities. Journey found herself drawn to a burgundy dress for the HR meeting, the color her wife had admired in the shop window. "I want to go shopping after the meeting," Journey decided. "Pick out some things myself, like you said." "I was hoping you'd say that. There's a boutique downtown that specializes in helping women find their style. They're very trans-friendly. I called ahead weeks ago." The day unfolded like a dream. The HR meeting went smoothly, with paperwork started for the legal name change and discussions about timeline for coming out to the broader team. Journey's direct supervisor joined briefly, offering nothing but support. "I just want you to be comfortable and happy," her boss said. "You do excellent work. That's all that matters to me." Afterward, they drove to the boutique. The sales associate, a statuesque woman in a coral dress, greeted them warmly. "You must be Journey. Your wife told me all about you. Let's find your style." The afternoon became a blur of fabrics and colors. Journey tried on countless outfits, each one helping define who she was. She gravitated toward jewel tones that complemented her auburn hair, classic cuts that felt elegant and timeless. "This one," she breathed, stepping out in an amethyst cocktail dress. "This feels like me." Her wife's eyes lit up. Stunning, absolutely stunning. They left with bags full of carefully chosen pieces. Each item felt like a building block of Journey's new life. Work dresses, casual weekend wear, a stunning black dress for formal occasions. At home, Journey hung each new item carefully, the closet becoming fuller, more hers. The emerald dress from yesterday held a place of honor. "I want to wear dresses every day," she said, running her hands over the fabrics. "Skirts, blouses, all of it. I never want to wear men's clothes again." "Then don't. This is your life now. Live it as yourself." The first week passed in a blur of appointments and adjustments. The doctor specializing in gender-affirming care was kind and thorough, starting Journey on hormones after blood work and health screenings. "These will help your body match your identity," the doctor explained. "Changes are gradual but significant." Journey held the prescription bottle like a talisman. Each pill represented a step toward physical alignment with who she'd always been. Work presented its own adjustments. The first day back as Journey, wearing a conservative green dress and low heels, nerves jangled with each step through the office. But colleagues were largely supportive, adapting to her new name and pronouns with minimal fuss. "You look happy," one coworker noted during lunch. "Like a weight's been lifted." "It has," Journey confirmed, smoothing her dress. "The heaviest weight imaginable." Evenings were spent with her wife, learning more about feminine presentation, shopping for necessities like proper undergarments, and simply existing in her new reality. Journey found joy in small rituals, painting her nails, choosing tomorrow's outfit, the nightly skincare routine. "I love watching you bloom," her wife said one evening as Journey practiced walking in slightly higher heels. "You're radiant." The auburn hair grew longer, the extensions gradually becoming unnecessary as her natural hair reached her shoulders. Journey kept the warm color with regular salon visits, the stylist always excited to see her transformation progress. Months passed. The hormones worked their subtle magic, softening features and redistributing weight. Journey's wardrobe expanded, each piece chosen with intention and joy. She developed her own style, classic with modern touches, always elegant. The legal name change was finalized on a rainy Tuesday. Journey stood in the courthouse in a plum-colored dress suit, holding the official documentation that made her identity real in the eyes of the law. "Journey Marie," she read aloud, testing the full name. "It's official." Her wife kissed her softly. "It was always official to me. This is just paperwork catching up to reality." The first anniversary as Journey approached. She stood before the mirror in their bedroom, wearing the same emerald dress from that transformative day. It fit differently now, the hormones having changed her body's shape, but it was still perfect. "Ready for dinner?" Her wife appeared in the doorway, wearing the same blue dress she'd worn that day. "Almost." Journey added the silver jewelry, each piece carrying memory. "I was just thinking about that scared person who walked into the salon a year ago." "And now?" "Now I can't imagine being anyone else." She turned from the mirror. "Being Journey isn't just what I do. It's who I am. Every cell, every breath, every moment." They returned to the same restaurant, the same table. The waiter recognized them, commenting on how lovely they both looked. Journey ordered with confidence, her voice naturally pitched in feminine ranges now. "To 1 year of Journey," her wife toasted, "and to many more." To the woman who saw me before I saw myself, Journey responded, and loved me enough to help me become her. The champagne was the same, but everything else had changed. Journey sat with natural poise, gestures fluid and unconsciously feminine. The auburn hair, now naturally grown to her shoulders, caught the light. She'd learned to do her own makeup, tonight opting for a classic look with wine-colored lips. "What are you thinking about?" her wife asked between courses. "How every day I wake up grateful for this body that finally feels like home, for clothes that express who I am, for a name that fits." Journey touched her auburn hair, a gesture that had become habitual. "For the courage to stop pretending to be someone I wasn't. You were always brave. You just needed the right moment to show it." After dinner, they walked the same shopping district. But now Journey moved with complete confidence, her heels clicking a rhythm she'd internalized. They stopped at the boutique where she'd bought her first chosen wardrobe. "Miss Journey!" The sales associate recognized her immediately. "Don't you look wonderful? That emerald is still your color." "Thank you. We're celebrating my 1-year anniversary of being myself." "How wonderful. You know, you've inspired several other women to shop here. Trans women who heard how welcoming we were to you." Journey felt tears threaten her carefully applied mascara. "Really? Really? You being yourself, living authentically and proudly, it matters." They left with a new dress, a sapphire blue that would be perfect for an upcoming work event. Journey carried the bag with the same excitement as that first shopping trip, each new piece still a small celebration. At home, she hung the new dress carefully, the closet now full of colors and styles that reflected her personality. The male clothes were long gone, donated months ago with a sense of finality and relief. "No regrets?" her wife asked, watching from the bed as Journey went through her nightly routine. "How could I regret becoming myself?" Journey applied moisturizer with practiced motions. Every day as Journey is a gift. Even the hard days, and there have been some, are better than the easiest day pretending to be someone else. She slipped into a silk nightgown, lavender tonight, and joined her wife in bed. The hormones had changed her skin, making it softer, more sensitive. Every sensation was a reminder of the ongoing transformation. "I have something for you," her wife said, producing a small wrapped box. "For our anniversary." Inside lay a delicate gold necklace with a pendant, a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. "It's perfect," Journey whispered, touching the symbolism. "You're perfect, just as you are, just as you're becoming." Her wife fastened the necklace around her neck. "My beautiful Journey." They made love with a tenderness born of deep understanding. Journey's body responded differently now, the hormones having shifted sensations and desires. But the connection was stronger than ever, built on absolute authenticity. Afterward, they lay entwined, Journey's auburn hair spread across both pillows. She traced patterns on her wife's skin, her manicured nails gentle. "I used to dream about this," she admitted quietly. "Being held as myself, being loved as Journey." "You are loved, completely, eternally." Sleep came easily now. Gone were the nights of dysphoria and disconnection. Journey's body felt right, her place in the world secure. The nightgown whispered against smooth skin as she shifted, finding the perfect position. Morning brought new possibilities. Journey woke first, padding to the kitchen to start coffee. She moved through the morning routine, shower, skincare, choosing an outfit, with the ease of practice. Today called for the burgundy dress, paired with black pumps and simple gold jewelry. Her wife found her at the vanity, applying the finishing touches to her makeup. "Big day today?" "The quarterly presentation. First one where everyone in the company will see me as Journey." She added a final coat of mascara. "I'm ready." "You're more than ready. You're going to be brilliant." The presentation went flawlessly. Journey commanded the room in her burgundy dress, her points clear and compelling. Afterward, the CEO approached. "Excellent work, Journey. You've really found your confidence this year." "Thank you. I've found myself." The days blended into weeks, weeks into months. Journey's life settled into rhythms, work where she was valued, evenings with her wife, weekends spent exploring her style and interests. She joined a book club, made new friends who had only ever known her as Journey. The hormones continued their work. Her body curved in new places, her face softened further. But the biggest changes were internal, a settling into herself that went beyond physical transformation. On quiet Sunday mornings, Journey would sometimes think about the person she used to pretend to be, not with longing, but with compassion for someone who had struggled so long to hide. That person had been necessary to survive, but survival was no longer enough. Now she lived. She lived in the swish of skirts against her legs, in the click of heels on pavement, in the weight of earrings and the slide of lipstick. She lived in the way her wife's eyes lit up seeing her each morning, beautiful and authentic. "What are you thinking about?" her wife asked one such morning, finding Journey on the patio in a flowing coral sundress. "How lucky I am to have found myself, to have you, to get to live as Journey every single day. We're the lucky ones, getting to witness you bloom." Journey stood, her dress catching the breeze. She'd learned to move with unconscious grace, femininity now as natural as breathing. The auburn hair, grown past her shoulders now, gleamed in the morning sun. "Dance with me," she said suddenly, holding out her hand. Her wife took it, and they swayed together on the patio, no music needed. Journey led, confident in her movements, the coral dress swirling around her legs. "I love you," her wife murmured against her shoulder. "Every version of you, but especially this one." Especially Journey. Journey loves you too, more than words can say. They danced until the coffee grew cold. Two women in love, celebrating a transformation that had changed everything and nothing. Journey was who she'd always been. It had just taken that anniversary surprise to finally set her free. The future stretched ahead, full of possibilities. More milestones to reach, more moments of joy in simply existing as herself. Journey faced it all with excitement, her authentic self finally, fully, permanently revealed. The emerald dress still hung in the closet, a reminder of where the journey began. But it was just one dress among many now, part of a wardrobe that reflected a woman who knew exactly who she was and refused to be anyone else. Journey smiled, adjusting the butterfly necklace that never left her neck. The transformation was complete, yet ongoing. Every day brought new ways to express herself, new depths of comfort in her skin. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my other socials if you want more content, early access, behind the scenes, and more. All links down below.